Reconnected. Oh, I need to do something about my fucking internet. I can't because my internet is long gone and my sister is the one who has this internet. It's fucking stable. It's got a good signal and it's instantly stable again. What the fuck? Let me go ahead and do a fucking quick speed test. Okay, the download is okay. Good for me. Better than it usually is. Downloading at about 100 meg. Upload is about 8.5 megs up, and that's with me streaming. So it should be around 15 total. So the signal's good. What the fuck is going on? Huh? Okay.
Ethan saw out there.
Let's go back to the
a person
video.
Messing with him from a distance, or something far stranger, watching from the fields in plain sight. Let me know your theories in the comments.
Number 4.
Adrian Montenegro posted this video back in June of 2023, and at first glance, it looks completely harmless. It's just him and a few friends hanging out outside, at night, laughing and messing around on some swings. Nothing strange, nothing creepy, and then you notice it.
Yeah, right now I'm trying to keep everything on like one channel on YouTube. Because I'm still very small. I think I got like 30 some on followers on YouTube, so I want to start downloading my VODs and actually editing them and then putting them on YouTube, but editing them into videos to put on YouTube. But I'm also just transferring the VODs over too. That swing is way too close to the ground.
No bajen los pies. Ahí era la buena.
No bajes los pies.
Yeah, there's somebody walking in the background there.
If you look closely into the background, you can see what appears to be a humanoid figure standing in the darkness. It doesn't just stand there either. It takes a few steps, and then, even worse, it crouches down, like it's trying to stay hidden or lower itself out of sight. That movement is what really changes the feel of this clip. It doesn't look like a trick of the light or static shape, it looks intentional. What makes it even more unsettling is that nobody filming seems to notice any of this at the time.
It looks like it was added.
There's no reaction,
CGI.
no pause, no sudden fear, just normal laughter, completely unaware of what's happening behind them. Imagine watching this back later and realizing your fun night on the swings wasn't nearly as empty as it felt. That something was back there, moving, watching, and then crouching down like it didn't want to be seen. This could of course be a hoax. Someone could have been positioned in the distance and decided to mess with them, stepping forward and crouching once they knew the camera wasn't focused on them. But if it isn't staged, then the idea that a human—
No, that's something that was added post video. If it was an actual person, they'd be getting affected by the light here. The glow they have is from the actual recording. The image themselves. It isn't from this light source.
humanoid figure was close enough to move, crouch and still go unnoticed in the moment is genuinely disturbing. So what do you think this was? Someone playing a cruel joke in the dark, or something far worse quietly observing from the shadows?
I think it was something that was added through CGI. Or green screen, or whatever you want to call it. Number 3.
This next clip from TikTok user The First Sinner is the kind of thing that makes your stomach drop, especially if you've ever worked late shifts alone. The video
First sinner was Eve, wasn't it? Didn't she eat the apple and then have Adam eat the apple?
shows
Or did they eat it at the same time?
the uploader during the closing hour at a swimming pool. At that point, they're supposed to be completely alone in the building, locking things up in an otherwise empty space. But they aren't alone. Peeking out from a door frame in the distance, you can see a person watching the uploader. What immediately stands out is their eyes. They appear completely black, with no visible whites at all. The figure doesn't step fully into view, they just linger there, staring, before slowly retreating.
Not only their eyes, their eyelids and shit are also completely black.
Back out of sight a few seconds later. That behavior alone is terrifying. It doesn't look like someone who wandered in by accident. It feels deliberate, like they're checking whether the uploader notices them. And those
Of course they notice them, they're fucking buddies, it's obvious that way. Otherwise, why would he be just happen to look there and notice something that small?
eyes raise another unsettling possibility. There's a well-known urban legend about black-eyed children, figures that appear human but with pitch-black eyes and deeply disturbing behavior, often showing up in places they shouldn't be. Whether you believe in that legend or not, it's hard not to think about it when you see something like this. Of course, it could still be a real person messing with the employee, someone lurking, hiding behind a door frame, stepping back once they realize they've been noticed. It could also be a hoax. Either way, paranormal or not, this is one of those clips
I'm hiding because I went to try to go skinny dipping. Can you go away so I can grab my clothes?
where there's no comforting explanation. Someone or something was there, watching. So what do you think this was? A disturbing human encounter?
Either it was somebody that was there swimming when they weren't supposed to, or it's two buddies setting up a video clip moment.
A setup for the camera? Or something straight out of an urban legend?
Number 2.
This next video shows a TikTok user inside the halls of an abandoned prison, and it's immediately clear this place has been left to decay. Thick layers of rust and grime coat the walls and bars, and the entire building feels heavy, like it's still holding on to everything that happened there. And almost right
Prisons are supposed to feel heavy, that's how they were designed to feel.
away, something deeply unsettling happens.
What the? That's some creepy ass shit. Hold on, I want to see this shit. Ain't none of
That would be so easy to fake. Especially considering that's a prison, you already got all the fucking bars and stuff.
One
to
of
put
the prison
strings
cell
while
doors
the
can be
line
seen
through.
opening and closing over and over again on its own. It isn't subtle. It isn't a one-time movement. It's persistent, like something's deliberately interacting with the cell, replaying the same motion again and again. That's what makes this so disturbing. Prisons are places of routine, confinement, and repetition.
Couldn't we just use that ghost to create our own free endless energy source? Because we just have to have them move something back and forth to turn the turbine to produce energy.
Doors opening, doors closing, days blurring together. Watching that cell door move like this feels less like random activity and more like something reliving a pattern it was never allowed to escape. If there really is something paranormal here, it's easy to imagine a former inmate still tied to that cell. Someone who never left even after the prison itself was abandoned. Not raging, not violent, just stuck. So what do you think's happening in the cell? A spirit trapped in the same space it once suffered in, or something else entirely?
I think it's a piece of fishing line ran through, well, tied to the door and ran through the bars.
Still haunting the corridors long after everyone else moved on. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
And just pull back and forth with two lines. Number 1.
This footage was posted by a woman named Jessica Duffy, who shared it to her TikTok account in May of 2021.
Duffman.
And right from the start, it feels like this isn't the
It's
first strange thing that's happened in this
alcohol.
house. At the beginning of the first clip, you can hear one of Jessica's kids casually saying, "I ain't scared of no ghosts." It almost sounds playful, like they're joking around. But whatever might
They just got done watching Ghostbusters.
be in that house doesn't seem to appreciate the trash talk.
Something invisible up in your bed. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Come on, hear like a smack sound and say, "Are you afraid of me now?" Huh?
Just seconds later, a door suddenly slams shut on its own, sending the kids into instant panic as they scream and scatter. It's a sharp, aggressive movement, not subtle at all, like something's
Okay, it looks like this is viewed through a security camera. The door can easily be moved by a string like that.
making a point. Then Jessica uploads a second video, showing what starts out as a perfectly normal night inside the house, until it turns into pure nightmare fuel.
Aw, cute doggy.
It sounds like Rosie did something. Or like someone's in the house.
Out of nowhere, the lamp and fan short circuit, and you can see wires sparking and exploding inside the fixture. It's violent, sudden, and genuinely dangerous.
It happens more often than you might think. Either the wires weren't put together right, or maybe over time they wore through.
Put together, the two clips feel like escalation.
It could also be like a fucking surge in power, and basically that's the weak spot.
First, the door slam, then something going after the electricity itself. So what do you think's going on here? Is there something in Jessica's house reacting to the kids' bravado? Or is this just a very angry spirit making its presence impossible to ignore? And if that is the case, yeah, this ghost might seriously need some afterlife anger management.
I'd say everything is just too easy to reproduce. I think it's a setup by the parents who are using their kids to try to get attention and views.
And that was 11 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did,
Oh, I
please
enjoyed
subscribe
it.
for more
Thanks,
scary
Sir Splits.
content.
It was a
My
good
name is
video. I
Sir
enjoyed
Spooks, and I'll
myself.
see you all in the next video.
See you in the next videos, man. Okay, guys. That's gonna be it for us today. We're all done for today. I'm gonna have to get up and stretch a bit. Or just sit and stretch a bit. But yeah, had a good night of streaming. It was fun. I'm not really as mobile as I'd like to be, especially from the side effects of being in the hospital for so long. So I'm pretty much streaming to make it to where I can fucking make up for not being able to move around as much as I used to. So it gives me a good out. It gives me a good how to put this outlet. So yeah, all done. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow night. So later.